Today we're going to see if we can get this puzzle piece together in 1974 K10 pickup truck, running and driving. Let's get into it. Now that we've decided to sell the BMW and kind of put the Corvette under the knife, I'm going to need something to kind of run around town in and get groceries. And the obvious choice is a 1974 Chevy pickup truck. Luckily though, I happen to have one sitting in the side yard. The bad part is it's been sitting here for at least a year and a half. All I remember is that I backed the trailer up, rolled it off, and the guy I did buy it from was taking two trucks at the time and making them into one. So it ended up, we ratchet strapped this front end on. If you can kind of tell, it is not bolted on at all, and if I remember correctly, there's not a whole lot on this engine. So I don't know anything about the truck, if it ran or drove, or what kind of state it was in. All I know is I saw a good deal on Facebook Marketplace, bought it and put it here, and now here we are today. The thing I do know is I am standing in an ocean of poison ivy right now that I'm very allergic to and for sure gonna have to get a shot. So our first course of action is gonna be to get rid of all the poison ivy that has just covered this truck and see if any of these tires will hold air and get it out of here, because I'm gonna have to go get a shot and I really don't want to. Now the best way to do this is to put a jack under the front axle and jack up the vehicle, and that kind of gives you your best chances of actually getting these tires to air up. But let's be honest, I just carried that thing all the way up here and I'm way too lazy to go get a jack, so let's just cross our fingers and hope this works. All right, let's unshock this thing, see if we can get it to roll. All right, so let's see if she'll. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe a new plan? New plan. Cleats. Yeah. Too soon. Oh, there she is. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there you have it. At first you don't succeed, try again. In worst case, go get some cleats. Now that we've made this a fantastic yard ornament, I'll have to do something with it, but I forgot we had dinner plans tonight, so I'm gonna get out of here for tonight, get back on it first thing after work tomorrow. Look forward to seeing y'all then. Now that we finally got the old girl in the driveway, first things first is I gotta get this front clip off. This thing's been bugging me for a year and a half. It looks like it ran into a wall at about 15 miles an hour. And then we'll kind of dive in and see what we even have here. But this is gonna be a tutorial on how not to do this. So don't try this at home. This is gonna be sketchy. Now that we have all the basic fixings for our front clip jig, we're going to start building that. Our main concern is bringing some supports down on the side, just so when we're lifting it up, it doesn't flare out and kick out. But to be honest with you, when I found this truck, this front clip was sitting in the middle of the woods, and the guy used a tractor to drag it out, and then a real homemade gantry crane made out of trees to lift it on here. So any damage that's going to be done, probably already is, but we're gonna try to prevent it from getting any worse. Now, when you're all by yourself, safety is always very important and something you always want to remember. I wouldn't recommend doing this at home by yourself. Oh God. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get a project moving. Shh, you're gonna wake the neighbors. All right. Like a woodworker, professional. Just already professional. Did that go in? Haha, perfect size. Of course, I planned that out. I planned that perfectly. Yep, that's what just happened. Not stupid luck. Perfect plan being executed. So nothing has gone into the truck yet. It's a good start. It's a good plus. Good thing if you don't screw it into the truck. Yep. Yep. Safety glasses. Good thing. That side doesn't look as pretty. It's fine. Oh boy. This is getting worse. Okay, so now here's the question. We gotta think about the balance point. You know, we gotta think about where is it gonna balance, because we're gonna lift from this one, right? So we need to have a little bit of a slant so it can clear that bumper. So the question is, I know you're thinking right here, but no, you're forgetting about the core support. It's all bolted together. So I almost think we need to go to like right there. Right there. And then that'll pick up the front enough to kind of swing out of the way. We hope. Hope is strong here. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep screwing stuff. Okay. Let's just use every screw that we have on these though. I like it. I like what's happening here. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? I don't think anything. Really, this is kind of science. You know? We're testing how much weight your screw that you found on a shelf in the back of your corner can hold. That's what we're testing here today. Oh, this is why my neighbors love me. Oh yeah. Yep. All right, well, we've used every screw, so that's good. Now the trick is to drill in without going into the hood. I'm gonna act like we didn't just tap the hood. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what you're gonna do too. We're gonna act like I did not just tap the hood. I'm also gonna act like that was the right size. Oh, it's threading in. Oh yeah, maybe I should have been an engineer. Yep. Should have definitely been an engineer. What could go wrong? Ow! Oh, look at that. Would you just look at that? Told you I should have been an engineer. Just got all the brain power. Not. I don't feel like we need this nut. Overkill. Trying too hard. Boom. Look at that. It's done. Would you look at that? Just look at that. I mean, if this isn't just pinnacle engineering to you, you should go ahead and click off, because it's not gonna get better from here, I can promise you that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. You want to hear the crunching. And for everyone out there that's cringing because of the way I'm doing this, if I still have the video of the way that it was put on here, I'll put it over this, and I promise you it's not worse. I mean, not much better, it's not worse. All right. There. Okay, so this needs to come. Oh boy. Really? Safety glasses. Good enough. Let's see here. On. All right. Wait, gotta do the thumbnail thing. Whoa, would you look? Would you? Wow. Uh-oh. Seeing a lot of bending. 2x4 is bending quite a lot. Oh God, still not worse. Okay. Yes. Whoa. 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 Settle down. Settle down, little one. Is this? No. Stop. Don't get excited. Oh God. Oh God. I just had a heart attack. Just a GoPro down. Okay. All right. Let's unlock it. Off. Okay. Come on, baby. Okay. Oh. Okay. No way. Okay, we're getting a little crossed up. It's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, ooh. Now we're just free, baby. Just in case she falls. Okay. Get turned. Oh, this is dangerous. I'm in danger. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, that piece of wood's too long. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Whew. All right, now that all the absolutely terrifying part's over with, let's get y'all in and get a little bit closer look at this. Again, I haven't looked at it in a year and a half, so I don't even know what we're getting into, but all right, let's get into it. All right, looks like we either have a 350 or a 305. I'll have to check the numbers and try to see what that is. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen so you don't have to wait. It's actually a lot more complete than I remember. I don't remember it having any of these front drives on it at all. So that's great news. And it has long tube headers. Someone cared about power at one point. Performance intake that doesn't look like it has a brand on it. Fantastic. Oh no. The forbidden spaghetti. Oh, that's worse than I remember it. Oh, that's a mess. Okay, well, win some, lose some. So, looks like the frame is actually in pretty decent shape, other than a little bit of surface rust here and there. So that's a good start. Good start. We got a good solid front axle, obviously. All right, let's see what we find when we get up underneath this old girl. All right. All right. So, I don't know how well y'all can see. Got a Muncie 4-speed, backed up by a 208 transfer case. It's pretty good. Floor plans look good from up top. Oh no, they are not. Oh, that is fiberglass. Oh, that is more fiberglass. Oh, someone has tricked me. Oh no, that's a lot of rust. Nope, what? Just look the other way, it's fine. All right, so we got a wood floor bed, obviously. Everything looks good. I mean, the frame looks really decent other than some surface rust. And it does appear that most of the drive line is in this thing. So that's good. Also looks like it has about a 4-inch lift on it. Luckily it's got the rally wheels on it. Okay, so it's got a bench seat that's basically ruined. Fantastic. Gauges are in it. Has 121,000 miles. Original, obviously. This is a numbers matching original vehicle, never been tampered with. We do have 3 pedals. Fantastic. Transmission actually looks pretty decent. Look at that. Got the transmission pan, radiator, fan shroud, no radiator. You know, it has a headliner, but you delete those. Don't even worry about those. All right, yeah, you see, yep, there's the fiberglass. That's what you don't see when you pick these things up in the dark. Well, as it's getting dark, I guess. Does have my favorite part. It's definitely my favorite part right there. We need more KC lights across the top for sure, definitely. But really the bed, all the bed looks pretty solid. Nice, okay. That all looks good. Tailgate's off a different truck and just ratchet strapped on, that's fine. Oh, a lot more of the forbidden spaghetti. Oh no. This is what nightmares are made out of right here. Oh! I'm sorry you had to see that. That scared me. I don't know if it scared you, it scared me. All right, so this side of the bed looks good. And I mean, these are always just gone in here. So that's great news that the bed looks pretty solid. Still got the rally wheels on it, and those look great. Everything looks good over here. You know, we may have gotten a good truck. We might be speaking a little soon, but ooh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's a good bit of rust. All right. Nope, didn't see that. We're fine. Intake that we're not going to use. Hood hinges. Oh! Now that's a score. That's in good shape. Look at that. Okay. Oh, we got 2 of them. Oh, we have the dash bezel. Oh, and someone's already cut it up for the other radio. Oh, is my dash? Oh, the dash is cut. That's a bummer. Glove box. Hiding more holes that we're not going to look at. Some rat feces. That's always good. Always good. All right. Oh, that cab shook a lot. That's not scary. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, overall, I realize why I bought it now. Seems pretty solid, kind of. The only scary part is I know that there was water in this, and I had no way to put anything in it this winter, and honestly, I kind of forgot. So that engine went through 4-degree temperatures for 3 days with water in it, so we will have to see if that did any damage. And honestly, we won't know until we get some heat in the motor, and then that's kind of when it exposes. A lot of people like to look for cracks and look for problems right off the rip, and a lot of times they really kind of hide right up until you get the motor nice and hot, and that's when the cracks start to show. All right, well, now that we kind of know what we're working with, I can start ordering some parts. Let's see if we can just get it running in its current shape. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check the oil and see if there's any water in it. It's been sitting for 1.5 years, so even if it has some condensation in it, I wouldn't be surprised. But let's check the oil, see what's in it. Look at that. Stop tasting your oil. I know that your favorite YouTuber tastes its oil. Stop tasting your oil. Oil, water, and gas separate. This motor hasn't started in a year. It would separate on the dipstick, and you can see the different layers. Stop tasting your oil. It's cancerous. Stop it. Wow, that actually looks good. Yep. Oh, didn't even change this. Look at that. Wonder when the last time this was changed. Obviously right before I bought it. Yeah, of course. How's the filter look? Old, old, old. Wow, okay. We didn't see that. That's fine. Okay, so we have oil. What in, okay, so ground. All right, so what do we have here? So this goes to the battery. So we have a positive, we have a ground. Where is this guy going? This is going to the distributor. How fun. Wow, okay, so that goes to the alternator. That goes to the alternator. Just seems like a fire waiting to happen. Power to the coil, ground. I mean, let's get a battery. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Sturdy. All right. So pause it. Why is there a razor blade right here? What is happening? Up there. That's gonna cut me later. It's fine. Oh, and that's a different type. Really? Okay. It's fine. Okay. So body ground. Okay, so let's see. Can we get, yes. Wait, where does that go? Where does this, oh, well that would have been, oh, hey, that's on the belt. Okay. All right, so that goes to here. So we take this and that. No. No. Okay, 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 stop. Getting too excited. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's take this one, move it right here. That's out, yeah, that's not gonna hit the bell. Yes, okay, gas. Oh my gosh. No, all right. Just a tickle. Just, oh. Hopefully the timing's right. Hopefully the timing's right, because if not, we are gonna have a fire. It's okay, come on, baby. No. No! What? Nuh-uh! There's no way out of all that spaghetti mess. Nuh-uh. I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, I'm too excited. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. I can't believe that. No, I have never had it go that easy. It shouldn't go that easy. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to plumb a line into the fuel pump, and that line looks like it is the oldest thing ever. So, but if we get a line to the fuel pump, see if the fuel pump works, we can literally just do it off the jerry can. Okay, I gotta go get a few things. I'll be right back. So it turns out I don't actually have the stuff here that I need to try to get it to run a little bit longer. So I'll have to go to O'Reilly's or Advance. By the time I get back here, it'll be dark. So we're gonna be done for tonight. We're gonna get back on it tomorrow. But I can't believe after a year and a half of sitting and that spaghetti mess that quickly, I was able to get it running. That never happens. That shouldn't happen. There'll be something else that's gonna fail catastrophically. But tomorrow we'll get back on this thing bright and early with all the stuff that we need. See if we can't get this thing going. That's super exciting. I'm excited. See you then. That's a little later in the day than I would have liked to have get started, but that's just how it goes when you work on cars, to be honest. Oh, that wasn't tight at all. Yeah, you kind of can make a game plan in your head all day long of when you're gonna come on. Well, that's probably the easiest hose that ever came off. Probably because they just put it on here. You can always make a game plan of what you're gonna do, but when it comes down to it, you kind of have to just wait until you can find time to kind of do it. That's the sad part about this. No. Well, I think I just figured out why the previous owner couldn't get this to run. They had this on the tank side of the pump and not on the carburetor side of the pump, which means as they were pumping gas to that, they were never getting gas to the carburetor. That's a nice little find. By the way, don't use these. You can't see inside of them. You have no idea what's going on. It seems like, who knows, year old, 2 years old, maybe it's clogged, maybe it's not. I don't know. In come new part. That's not here. Okay, hold on. Oh wow, look at that. All right, so make sure you make it to where you can see the filter. You know, do a little bit of pre-planning on these things. Not a whole bunch, you know. Like putting a clamp on that first would have been smart. All right, let's get color match them to the truck. This is gonna be a show truck. This is too nice for me. What am I even doing? By the way, yes, I do hate these clamps, but I know that this hose is gonna be off of here in the next probably 12 hours anyways, so what does it matter? I know it's gonna come back off. Yep. Touch it. Oh, that is not a good angle, because I cut this for the other one, not realizing what they had done until I went to go take it off. So we're just making loops. Didn't put a clamp on that one. Out of clamps. Okay. Clamp on there. Why does this one seem way bigger? It's a new pack. That's why. Yeah, these things always strip out, and I just don't use them on your daily. But aren't you trying to make this your daily? Don't throw facts at me. Okay. Will the pump be able to be strong enough, or even work, to pull gas up through this? Probably not. Drop my fire hazard. Yes. Nothing like a good fire hazard. Damn. Little trick, if you have a hose that does not ever want to go on, you just take some pliers and some needle nose that have that kind of shape in them right there, and you just, and usually it'll spread it out just enough to where you can go get on there. That's not on there great, but we know it's literally going to come off immediately once we hear this thing run, so I'm not too worried about it. And on top of that, that's going to be the side that pulls and not pushes, so we should be fine. Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right, so this is to go to here. This can go to here. Take this. I found a bolt earlier that really jankily fits in there. Not well at all, but it's good enough. Okay. Let's see. Oh, my button's not doing anything. But we only have the best of connections. Oh. Is it even in the gas? Yep, it's wet. Okay, so it is in the gas. Oh, that's smoking. Let's just put a little bit of gas in there. Come on, little baby. There you go. There you go. Okay. Put more gas in it, let it run for a second. All right, so get this off of here. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Sometimes these diaphragms will work better if they already have some gas kind of put back into them to kind of refresh them a little bit. So one of two things is gonna happen. A, I'm gonna put some gas in here and then it's gonna start working again. B, I'm gonna put some gas in here. It's gonna be in pieces and then it's gonna halfway work and push a whole bunch of trash through our fuel system. It's a risk I'm willing to take, so come on there. Come on, little baby, drink up. How much do you want? Okay, so now it's full on that end. You know, we could just put this on the other end of the pump. That would be smarter. Okay, hold please. Plan 87. Alrighty. We have a electrical nightmare here. Let's see what happens. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get gas before this thing decides to run, so let's just give her a little tickle, little just, you know, I feel like this situation is escalating in danger. Why aren't you starting now? You close, you open, close. Oh, well, that starter smells like it's cooking. All right, so for all of you that don't know, as you escalate in sketchiness, you have to escalate in the amount of cameras you're using. So now we got another camera that helps the sketchiness. Okay. So the pump is working, sort of. It's pumping both ways. Because it's pumping back this way, which is why this is brown now. Because it's literally pumping back this way, and it's also pumping this way. So I think basically what we have here is we have a hole in the diaphragm. and gas is getting between it, because earlier I thought that they had this backwards, and then I switched it, and then there was air coming in that, so then I switched it back around, and now we still have air coming out. So I think there's a hole in that diaphragm, so we're gonna need a new fuel pump. That's not really a big deal. I think they're only like $30 or $40. So what we're gonna do now, because obviously I've heard the truck run a few times, I don't think we're gonna have to pull this motor out at this point. I'm gonna start it up one more time and just let it run. After I do that, and after I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be pulling this motor out, I'm gonna take this front bumper down, loosen it, and then we're gonna bring the front clip back and put it on here, because I need something to support a radiator with, and I can do the fuel pump once the front clip's on. Now I'm gonna hate myself, and I'm gonna wish I never did that, but we're running out of daylight, and I gotta get something done. Look at the gauge for me, okay? All right, start it up one more time. See what that gauge does. Hopefully it moves. So if it doesn't, we might be in trouble. Or the gauge might be wrong, who knows? Not me. All right. Nothing's in the way of the belt. Ooh. Well, did it move? You know, a smarter person than me would have been greasing these down or lubing them down for the last 2 days, knowing that this was coming. But I think we've already established on this channel I'm not the brightest. Of course, that one's just spinning. Okay, well, on to the next one. Now, about half of you at home are going, well, why didn't you just get that out earlier? 2 reasons. 1, it's super loud, constantly leaks. 2, I know about the other half of you are gonna go, you can't use a chrome socket. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. Ah. Yep. Oh, I like this shirt. Loud, noisy. Alrighty. Oh, off. Yeah. Run away, run away, run away from me. Okay. Stop right there, actually. Okay. All right. Slow down. Being way more jerky today. I don't appreciate it. No. Go back. No. This way. That sure needs to come this way. It'll misaligned over here. Stop it. Come here. There we go. There we go. Okay. far off are we? Pretty far. Oh, did you just find your home? That's fine. Oh God. Patent pending. And I hit the truck. Oh, look at that. She made it back on the truck in one piece. I am as surprised as you are. Let's see if we can't get this bumper back on here. It's probably gonna be a fight. It always is. Put in first. Okay, hold on. Okay, what is this hitting on? Oh my gosh. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You sneaky little guy. Oh, nope, let's do the good side up. Show truck. Yep. Safety squints engaged. See, Harbor Freight, Snap-on, they all work just as good as a hammer. So in just a couple days after work, we were able to take this truck from where it sat for a year and a half, get it down here, get the front clip off by ourselves, and at least hear the thing fire. Now that I know that the engine is most likely sound, I have a radiator on order and a fuel pump on order. Plus, it doesn't look like it ran into a wall, and that's a plus. The reality is, this isn't a TV show, neither is your life. You're not gonna have that perfect week to try to just get everything done in one shot. So keep that in mind when it comes to your project. Anytime that you have, as little as it seems, every little bit gets you a step closer to having that thing a very nice truck. And the reality is, if I didn't start on this thing 3 days ago and I kept waiting, it was probably just gonna sit there and rot into the ground. Now, it doesn't look like it hit a wall. I love the way this thing looks a lot better, you know, with air in the tires and knowing that that engine's at least good. And I'm way more excited about the project in a whole. And keep that in mind, you just need to be excited about your project again. Hopefully next time we're gonna get to find out if this transmission even has gears in it and try to drive it around. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Always remember, a drive a day keeps the therapist away. And don't move to Georgia. The humidity is like 1,000. Goodness.